Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 6 essential products for summer, which we are officially in summer now, which is super exciting. So I thought that I would share with you guys a couple of the items that I tend to reach for or that I will be reaching for in the months of summer. This is going to be a tutorial for you guys as well, so you guys can kind of see everything in action and that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy and we will jump straight into it. So typically my skin is about normal combination usually, so this particular foundation I don't feel like I need a primer underneath because I feel like it does last all day without it, and that is the MAC Studio Sculpt foundation, and this is in the color NW20. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to pump a little bit on the back of my hand and I'm going to grab a damp beauty blender. This one is filthy, I do apologize for that, but I'm just going to dab this all over my face and then blend it in, and I'm just going to do a relatively small one layer. Using concealer or anything, I am just putting the foundation right underneath my eyes just so it helps conceal any darkness or anything. I also did put it on my eyelids as well and worked it right up to the brow bone just so it helped with any kind of discoloration or anything like that. So then I'm going to move on to blush. Now I've decided to use a cream blush. If you want to set your foundation, you're more than welcome to. I don't feel the need to necessarily with this foundation because it does dry to almost like a satin finish. So if you do have oily skin, I say go for it right now. But I'm going to be moving on to blush, and this one is by NYX. It is in the color Boho Chic, and this is one of their cream blushes. And what I love about cream blushes is that they're very multi-purpose. They're just, you can really use them for pretty much anything, and you can use your fingers as well, which is what I love. So I'm just going to dab my fingers on there and just pop it on my cheeks, and this particular color just gives you a really nice kind of rosy kind of glow. So I'm just going to tap this all in on my cheeks because we're not using any bronzer today, which I was really contemplating if I wanted to use bronzer or not, but when it comes to it, honestly, I think I prefer blush over bronzer on a summer day. So I'm just going to really work this into the skin with my fingers, and I'm going to do that on both sides, and I'm bringing it up relatively high, and I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers on the way as well, just so there is no harsh edges. So you're pretty much left with this beautiful kind of glow. Again, if you don't like kind of dewier skin, and if you've got oily skin, of course you can use a powder blush if you want to. So I've just decided to use this one because my skin is kind of normal at the moment, which I am really lacking, so I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. So next product that I want to use is eyebrows. Now I don't know about you guys, but I pretty much cannot leave the house without eyebrows or eyelashes because there is like nothing going on up here. So what I like to use on a really quick rush, honestly, I usually fill my eyebrows in completely every single day, but I know I'm not going to want to do that if I'm going to the beach or if I'm doing something where I know where it's going to be extra hot. So what I'm going to do is use this new Loreal product, and this is kind of like the Benefit, the eyebrow, what is it called? I don't know what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. It's the Benefit kind of brow gel stuff. So this one is by L'Oreal. It's brand new. It's only just come out not too long ago. This is the Brow Artist Plumper, and the reason that I'm using this is because it has a really great tint, and also it does have fibers in it as well. So it's going to do the exact same thing as the Benefit product. It's just going to make your brows look a little bit fuller and give you that extra tint as well. So I've got my spoolie here, and again the brush on this is relatively small as well if you haven't seen it, and this is in the color light medium if you guys were wondering. So I'm just going to brush my hairs up with this, and because my brows are really thin, I'm really going to be super duper careful on filling them in. So I'm just going to run this product straight through and get off the excess off the brush just so it isn't like overkill on the brows. So I'm just going to take that off and then run it straight through. So So you can kind of see the difference between the two. This one definitely looks like I have a bit of an eyebrow. There's not too much of an improvement. It just gives it a really good tint and just makes it look a little bit more prominent, which is what I was wanting. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly fill in the other side. So that is brows done, and I feel like they're going to stay put for a pretty decent amount of time. So quickly moving on to eyes. Now, when I go to the beach, I typically don't wear any eyeshadow or anything like that, but if I'm going somewhere and I know that I'm not just going to the beach, or if I'm not going to the beach at all, then I will wear something like this. And this is just from L'Oreal Mercier, and this is their one of their Cavier sticks. This is from the Christmas collection, and this is in the color Amethyst. This is kind of like a coppery purpley tone, so it's going to be a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more defining. So if I decide that I want to use this on the lower lash line to define it, or use it on the top lash line as an eyeliner, I can do so. So what I'm going to do with this is pretty much put this all over the lid, and I'm just going to kind of buff it out with an eyeshadow brush, just a fluffy one, and make it look a little bit more diffused. And I'm going to blend it into the crease just a little bit to give it a little bit more definition. And I'm also going to put it on the lower lash line to give it a little bit more definition as well. So now that I have eyeshadow on, I'm going to quickly curl my lashes, and this I find is very, very important for any kind of eye look if you are going a little bit more subtle. So I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes and just coat my lashes with just a coat of mascara, just to make them look a little bit more lifted and a little bit more awake. So now that eyes are done, I'm onto my last step, and that is lipstick. Now you can go for any kind of lipstick that you like. I wanted to go for something a little bit more brighter today, so I've gone for MAC's Snob, and this is a really, really nice light pink, but of course you can go for whatever color you like. I would personally opt for maybe kind of like an orangey red, or you could go for another pink or an orange. It's really up to you, and this is just personally what I like, but again, you can choose pretty much whatever you like. So that is it. That is the completed look. This may not be everyone's cup of tea, because I know that it's either full in or full out with makeup. Typically I'm a full in kind of person. If I'm wearing makeup, I go full out with all of my makeup, but sometimes you just can't be bothered. So this is typically what I will go for. I will just change the eye color, or I'll change the lip color depending on what mood I'm in. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Let me know in the comments down below what your 6 favorite summer products are, just so I can kind of test them out, because we're now in summer. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this talk through tutorial. I don't think I've ever done one before, so let me know how I went. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.